Hey, what's up, everybody? It's time for another quarantine show. We've got somebody, though, that's not stuck right now inside. It's good to see Caleb Joseph. And Caleb, you're going to show us the man that's right next to you. We got two great bass socks with us. There's Corbin. What's up, Corbin?
How's it going? How's it going?
It's so great to see you guys, and we're so great to have you with us here today. Of course, my name's Adam. Adrian with us again, and this is our Double A Quarantine Podcast Zoom show. And man, how are you guys doing? How are you, Caleb? And Caleb.
We're doing well. We're staying busy here in Tennessee. My brother and I were doing a lot of landscaping and giving yards makeovers and doing some grass cutting and all kinds of different odd jobs, just trying to stay busy and bring in a little income.
Tell us about this hat.
Well, it has the little kind of cape or whatever you want to call it on the back. You know, we pretty much stay outside from sun up to sundown, and it's really nice weather out here in Tennessee right now. The heat hasn't really kicked in, but the sun is for free. So it's being outside as long as we are. We don't want to get that leather neck. So I've got this little $12 Amazon hat, and keeping my neck from getting absolutely burnt to a crisp.
So we were talking about baseball in the last couple of days and your experience at the Baysox. And there's so many stories. Adam and I really aren't even sure where to begin. But I have two. The first one I want to bring up was May of 2011. An 18-inning game that we've called 18 Enough that we'll never forget. My dad was visiting from New Jersey, was in the press box with me from like the 13th inning on because I was his ride home. And if you just want to tell us a little bit about that experience, because I know what it was like announcing for 5 hours and 27 minutes, no voice left, needed to go to the bathroom, but you're a catcher. So please describe what that was like for you.
Right. It was, oh man, it was exhausting. We played 2 games in one day. It was pretty unbelievable. I just remember feeling like Kirk Gibson when I hit that home run in the 18th inning to walk it off. When he's just kind of limping around the bases, can barely move. I felt like 10 Man running around without any oil in the joints. So it was really good to finally hit that home run and put the game away, because we were so ready to be done. And I know the guys on the other team were ready to be done too. We were excited for that one to be over with, but cool to be a part of Baysox history.
When we were in the press box, we are supposed to stay quiet. We all screamed our heads off. I mean, it was an exciting night just to be getting to get out of there. Another night, and again, like I said, there were so many, but experience, you got kicked out of a game, and I'm sure there's more than one that you got kicked out. But this particular game, several of our fans heard you call the umpire Humpty Dumpty, and our music guy, Lee Devereaux, played the Humpty Dance song and got in trouble for it. But we can't hear everything you said, but I don't know if you remember that day, but I thought it was very clever what you were calling him.
Yeah, very much so. I actually sent a picture of me arguing with the first base umpire to a friend about a week ago. For somehow I stumbled across it and asked him if he remembered that, and sure enough, that brought back a lot of great memories. That's the one and only time I've ever been ejected out of a game.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, so in Boston, when Gosman hit, I think it was Xander Bogaerts, 2017 or 18 maybe, and it became a big ordeal when he got ejected from the game in like the second inning. I don't know if you remember this. Orioles fans will probably remember. I went irate on Sam Holbrook, the home plate umpire, and I thought for sure I was going to get ejected, but I didn't. So getting back to like your first question, yeah, he had hosed me, this umpire who was probably not the best, and had a figure shaped sort of like Humpty Dumpty shape. He had hosed me on a strike 3 call 4 or 5 inches outside. Whatever. I mean, it happens. But then I remember being in the dugout and watching Brandon Waring just getting hosed as well. And it wasn't necessarily me. It was Waring getting hosed because he's one of the most respected guys on our team. That's what fired me up, and I just let him have it. I let that umpire have it. I said, "Come on, Humpty Dumpty, open your eyes." And I mean, in 1 second, the first base umpire ejects me. And I'm going, hold on, wait, what? I didn't say it to you. I said that to the home plate umpire. So then I hop over the rail and, you know, give my best 80s manager impersonation, you know, those guys like Bobby Cox and throwing the hat and whatever. And I told that first base umpire, I said, keep your rabbit ears out of here, you know. And I was trying to pull all the stops on him, thinking I was cool. But the one thing that I remember about that more than anything was I was in big trouble that night with my wife. We had just gotten married, and she said, if you ever do something like that again and embarrass me like that, I'm never coming to a baseball game ever again. So to this day, I haven't been ejected. So I've kept my end of the bargain.
Caleb, 2013, man. I mean, you were in Bowie, obviously 4 seasons, and that can be tough if you kind of get stuck at a level. And I know you were contemplating, you know, what was next in your life, not necessarily even in terms of baseball after 2012. Tell us about the refocusing, the coming back, your dominant 2013, which really, to be honest, has probably sparked a career that continues to this day.
Yeah, I think you're right, Adam. Without 2013, I'm not sure that 14 would have been available. We're trying to back a trailer up, guys, so if you hear that beeping noise, it's telling us to watch out. We're about to hit a kid or two. No, I'm not sure I would have made it if I didn't have that season and been in a spot to be kind of called up. I've been chasing that season and results since then. Mm-hmm. So it was arguably the best season of my life. I remember having an incredibly strict routine. And Butch Davis was great that year. He just kind of let me be, and I just kind of got hot and really never cooled down. Like I said, I've never been able to do that again, but it was magical. I mean, hit 22 home runs, drove in 97. It was an awesome year. We had a really good team. I had a lot of guys to drive in, tons of opportunities. It was great. I mean, I'll tell you what, baseball is super fun when you have years like that.
No doubt. I got to ask Corbin a question now because I'm putting you on the spot here, Corbin, but it's amazing. Right. The Orioles is an organization known for brothers, you know, Cal and Lee, and of course, even now with the Baysox. I know Buck Britton never played in the major leagues like you guys did with the Orioles, but Buck Britton, Zach Britton, of course.
The Figueroas, we had a lot.
To the Orioles. And you got to tell the Gary Kendall story because Gary used to always say that, you know, everybody's got to be able to bunt because when you get to the major leagues, you're not going to be at the top of the order, you know, no matter if you're in the Sox order. And you got to tell him otherwise.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, me and Gary, we had an awesome relationship, you know, and he would always, you know, ask me to, you know, put the sign on the bunt, and I'd always step out and look at him like, are you serious? There's a guy at second base, I know, but I can drive him in, you know, and of course I laid the bunt down or whatever. And then one time, you know, I was hot and he gave me the bunt sign. I did my normal, stepped out, looked at him, got back in the box, ended up hitting the ball in the gap, you know, scoring that run. And after the game, he brought me in. He said, that's when he started calling me Hot Shot. You know, hey, Hot Shot, come here. You know, we had a couple of talks, and I know one time I had the bases loaded one time, and I was feeling pretty good with the Baysox, and I tried to lay down a bunt, like a little drag bunt. And ever since then, he was like, what are you doing? The bases are loaded. I said, I got an RBI. He said, well, I wanted to get 3 RBIs. You know, hit a double in the gap, score all of them. You know, come on, what are you doing? And but Gary was always brought a smile to my face. He's a great man and you know, awesome to play for.
And then, of course, you get called up to the major leagues, and right. You got to give it back to him because the first day that you played with the Orioles, you were batting at the top.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Gary. Yeah, he told me, hey, you're gonna be an 8-9, guy when you get called up. Day one, when I got called up with the Orioles, I was leading off, playing second base or playing first base, just enjoying every minute of it. So I texted him. I said, hey, I don't know if you saw the box score, but I was leading off, Gary. I wasn't hitting 8 or 9. I was in the one hole. So, it was fun times. It was good.
So, we got you. I'm going to put you on the spot before we get back to Caleb for a quick question.
Okay.
And we've been doing this game called Rapid Fire. So instead of Caleb, I'm going to put you on the spot. Adam's going to pull up a little timer for about 30 seconds and just give me the either or. And here goes a rapid fire. Timberlake or Jay-Z?
Ooh, Timberlake.
Steak or seafood?
Steak.
Vanilla or chocolate?
Chocolate.
Beach or mountains?
Ooh, mountains.
Mexican or Italian?
Either. Neither.
Neither. Swim with alligators or sharks?
Ooh, I'll do alligators.
Freeze time or travel?
Say travel.
College football or NFL?
NFL.
Hockey or soccer?
Hockey.
Final question, would you rather fight a bear or a lion?
That's probably sad. I'd probably take down the lion. I don't know about the bear.
Caleb, who would you take down, the lion or the bear?
I'm pretty much screwed in both situations, but my best chance is probably against a bear. Those lions, oh my goodness. I got 5 and 2-year-old kids now. They love going to the zoo. And I've seen a couple bears here in my life, but I'm, seeing those lions every time we go to the zoo, they're scary. Scary.
So I'm going to put you on the spot, Caleb. You've been known, Jason Gurka and a few other birdies have told me about your amazing singing capabilities. Now, I realize you don't have the shower ambiance, but if you could give me 2 lines from any song, I'd love to hear that voice.
Okay, I'll give it to you. This is very nerve-wracking. So if you don't get
take a deep breath.
This is a famous Spanish song I learned when I was in Spanish class in middle school. The singer's name is Luis Miguel, but I'll just sing 2 lines of the chorus. Entonces yo daré la media vuelta y me iré con el sol cuando muera la tarde. Te vas porque yo quiero que te vayas. And that's it. That's all I got.
Yes.
Thank you.
Love it. Love it.
Imagine in the shower,
Corbin,
if I really let it go, it gets loud. That's what I was known for. I was known for trying to annoy Gary Kendall all the way in his office from the shower. Just to make sure everybody knew. I'm sorry?
Were you successful? Was he hearing you?
Oh, yeah. He'd come in there. What's that noise? Hey, cut that out, man. What's going on? That guy, he's one of a kind.
Yes, he is.
Oh, my goodness. Well, thank you guys so much for doing this. We really appreciate it, Caleb and Corbin.
Thank you, Corbin.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
You guys are, we miss you. We miss you in Bowie.
That's right. Well, we have mixed feelings about missing y'all. You know what I mean? It's like we miss you, but it probably means we're at the next level, and we want to be at the next level. So
that's right.
We do.
There will always be a special place in our heart for the Bowie Baysox.
That's right. That's
No
right.
doubt.
And we enjoyed our time with Baltimore. I mean, not many brothers can say they played in the big leagues at the same time, much less on the same team. Baltimore gave us that opportunity, and I don't want to create any optimism that's unneeded, but the Joseph brothers may find their way back at some form or fashion to the Orioles organization. We'll see. Who knows? Who knows? We may be managing the Baysox one day. You never know.
That would be a beautiful
fantastic
thing.
I can tell you one thing. I'll be able to do the Louis dance in the 7th inning. I can. It's been a couple of years, but I could still probably do it right now.
I wish I have that written down, so if that ever does occur, You're on the spot.
All right.
Thank
It's
you,
great to
fellas.
talk to
We
you
really
guys.
appreciate it.
You got it.
See ya.
See ya.